All right, guys. Just to kind of pick up where we left off yesterday, it's going to be a lot of the same kind of concepts. We're just going to be throwing in some variables, and we really want to focus on creating equations. So, quick little recap from what we have been talking about. In any triangle, the three angles, 1, 2, and 3, have to add up to 180 degrees, okay? And what they're going to want you to do is they're going to want you to create some equations. So what you're going to see is there's going to be some extra variables in here. These types of questions used to be very, very commonplace because they are a good way to learn new skills in geometry, but also to kind of practice those algebra skills that we have been working on all year. Just to show you, these are released questions from your state test that you would have been taking, but you're not. And this exact type of question is what we're going to be looking at. So essentially, you need to know that these three angles add up to 180 degrees. Once you know that these three angles add up to 180 degrees, you can create an equation, you can solve it, okay? So we're going to take a look at some ones like this, and then maybe we'll come back and do this one at the end, okay? So right here, they gave you three angles, but this one has a variable in it, okay? So what you need to know is that, let's give them some names. We'll call them A, B, and C. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C. If you add up those three angles, they add up to 180 degrees. So what's angle A? It's 2x. What's angle B? It's 53 degrees. What's angle C? 39 degrees. So very similar to the ones we were doing yesterday, with this extra caveat of that we're not solving for the third angle, we're going to be solving for x, okay? Now, you can add these together and subtract it from both sides, or you can subtract them one at a time. It's really up to you. I am going to add them together first. 53 and 39 is going to be 92. Okay, and now again, let's solve this equation. Let's get rid of the 92. Okay, so subtract 92 from both sides. We'll find out that 2x, 180 minus 92 is going to be 80 degrees. And when we divide by 2, we'll find out that x is equal to 44 degrees. Okay, so x is 44 degrees. Okay, notice it is degrees. There is no degree sign up here, so we need to have a degree sign. So 2 times 44 degrees would be 88 degrees, and that would complete this triangle for us. Okay. So same thing here. Again, what do I know? I know that 4z plus 30 degrees plus 34 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Okay. No, I write my z's like this because my z's and regular look like a lot like my 2's. So if you've got a similar problem, I put a little line through it so I know. Just a side note, okay? Again, let's follow that same protocol here. 30 and 34 is going to be 64. Okay. And again, you could actually divide by 4 first here if you'd like. You could divide all these numbers by 4, but let's stick to the plan. Let's subtract 64 from both sides. Okay. And 180 minus 64 will be 116. Okay. Now let's divide both of these sides by 4. Okay. I know 4 goes into 100 25 times, right? And 4 goes into 16 4 times. So I know this is going to be 29 degrees. Okay. You can use your calculator if you guys feel more comfortable with that. That's no problem. But yeah, that's it. Just remember that you can't add, this has got a z, and these are both just regular numbers, or constants. So remember, we can't combine those. So you can combine the 30 and the 34. You cannot combine the 4z with those. They're not like terms. Okay, so if you forgot about that, you need to recall that. All right, here they changed it up. Notice that you have, make this a little bit bigger. Your variable u is in 2 different locations. But the protocol remains the same. We're just going to have one extra step added onto it. Well, what do I know? I know that 6u minus 11 plus 2u plus 10 plus 93, right? Those three things, 1, 2, 3 things, equals 180 degrees. Again, let's keep the degrees there, degrees there, degrees there, okay? Now, we need to combine the like terms, so let's combine. I have 6u and a positive 2u. Well, that makes 8u. Well, here I have negative, don't forget the negative, negative 11 plus 10. Well, negative 11 plus 10 is going to be negative 1. And negative 1 plus 93 is going to be 92. If you need to, for the love of God, guys, use your calculator. You take it out, work out your calculator. Negative 11, positive 10, positive 93. Negative 11 plus 10 plus 93. And you'll get 92 degrees, okay? Positive 6w, positive 6u, positive 2u, positive 8, okay? While we're here, let's subtract 92 from both sides. 180 minus 92, as we said, minus 92, as we said before, is going to be 88, okay? And let's divide by 8 on both sides. W is going to equal 11. I'm sorry, U is going to equal 11. I'm sorry, my U's and my W's look a lot the same. Okay, U is going to equal 11. Okay, let's do one more like that. Again, let's add these three together. I got 2t minus 42 plus t minus 22 plus 61 equals 180. Okay, again, let's combine our like terms. I've got positive 2t and a third t, right? This is 1, 2t, and 1t makes 3t. Okay, negative 42 and negative 22 will be negative 66. Negative 66 plus 61 will be negative 5. Okay, again, just take your signs with you. Negative 42 minus 22 plus 61. Okay, so if you guys get stuck on those, please just remember to bring your signs with you. Did I do that wrong? Oh, you guys are about to tell me. It's a good thing I put that in as negative 3. Right, negative 42, negative 22, positive 61. Okay, sorry about that. Good thing I checked, huh? Minus 3 is equal to 180. Okay, again, here, if you wanted to divide by 3 first, that's fine. Add 3 over here. I'm going to add 3 over here. 3t is equal to 183 degrees. I'll divide by 3 here. I'll divide by 3 here, and I'll find out that t is going to equal 61 degrees. Okay. Note that that says 61 degrees. That does not mean that these angles are 61 degrees. It means that when we plug in 61 degrees here and plug in 61 degrees here, that they will give us the correct answer. Okay, and the last one, of course, what's the final thing that they can kind of have you do is they can just give you variables in all three. So what do I got? I got 21c minus 47 plus 3c plus 6 plus 8c minus 27 is equal to 180. Again, has to equal 180 degrees. All right, 21c, 3c, and 8c. Well, 21c and 8c is going to be 24c. 24c plus 8 is going to be 32c. Negative 47 plus 6 will be negative 41. Negative 41 minus 27. That's what I said. I'm sorry. I had a bug fly on me. Negative 47 says negative 41, negative 51, negative 61, negative 68. Okay. Again, let's add 68 here. Let's add 68 here. I got an 8 and 248. So again, what do I got to do? I got to divide both sides by 32. Hopefully I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, and what do I got? 248 divided by 32 should be 7.75. I'm going to double check that. Okay. Again, if you want to check that, let's plug it back in. Okay, so I'll plug 7.75, 21 times 7.75 minus 47. That makes this one 115.75. Okay, let's plug it in over here. I got a set 3 times 7.75 plus 6. What's that going to be? This is going to be 29.25. 29.25. And the last one over here, 8 times 7.75. 8 times 7.75. Okay, minus 27. It's going to be 35. Again, it looks good, but again, if those are 3 angle measures, they got to add up to 180. So what are you going to do? I've got 115 point. Oops. Got 35 plus 115.75 plus 29.25, and it adds up to 180. So we're all good. So again, if you ever want to check, you just plug it back in. You check all your numbers, make sure they add up to 180. You should be all right. Okay, guys. Thank you.